Sunram. Sunram finds an OC, left pocket three on the way. Tickles it Twine.
Now it's Maddie Bass on the drive. Bass, nice move, and Bass with an easy layup.
To the feet, Ruppel brought back down. O'Connor, though, lost the grab, and down to the mat. Ruppel with a chance for a pin with 1:15. There it is.
Pick and roll, Kaloran. Hooks it underneath, and a bunny for Hannig.
Right side to Charlie Shaw. Shaw looks right, drives in, attacks the double team, and splits him for the layup.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
And welcome to the championship here of the Region 1 Girls Basketball Tournament, featuring the Valley City Highlanders as they square off with here today on YourLiveEvent.com. Northern Cass, the Jaguars, here in this contest. As we get you ready for the championship here between Valley City and alongside Northern Cass, I'm Chase Miller. Welcome to our pregame conversation here today, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote started today. Northern Cass, well, they are quote-unquote the Cinderella team so far of this particular tournament, coming in as the number 6 seed, a team that lost 10 consecutive games entering this particular tournament, but found a way to make themselves back to another region championship match, while on the opposite side for the Valley City Highlanders, the number 1 seed, they quite frankly were expected to get to this point here this season. It's Northern Cass, it's Valley City. This is our pregame show, again brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. We'll continue to take a look at the matchup, that and more still to come on YourLiveEvent.com.
Are you dreading tax season? Don't stress. Let Olson Accounting make the tax season a breeze, just like knowing your ABCs. From individuals to businesses, the expert staff at Olson Accounting ensures every deduction is maximized, every form is filed correctly. Let Olson Accounting set up your tax plan and eliminate any problems by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
Looking to sell your equipment or needing an upgrade? Purple Wave Auction has you covered. From construction to agriculture and fleet, we make it easy for you to sell, bid, or buy. Always online and always no reserve. Take the next step and register for free today at purplewave.com. It's time to experience the easiest and most straightforward way to buy and sell equipment with Purple Wave Auction.
Experience everything your home can be at the Lighting Gallery. Stop in for our President's Day sale, February 17th through March 1st. Save 25% on everything bath, including bathroom lighting, decorative vanity mirrors, lighted mirrors, bath accessories, and even special order items. With our large in-store selection and help from our lighting designers, you're sure to find the perfect items for your home. The Lighting Gallery, 3622 South Washington, Grand Forks. Online at shopthelightinggallery.com.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com. Pre-game show again brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. Go to their website, that is IrieInsurance.com, again, to get a free quote started today. The Valley City Highlanders at 20-2 on the season, going up against Northern Cass, who sits at 8-15. As we dive into the matchup a little bit more here between these two. Valley City earned a bye into the semifinals and topped Wahpeton 53-40 in the semis on Tuesday. Katie Burchell with 18 points. Maddie Anderson had 14, and the 12 points by Dakota Potratz in the win for the Highlanders. They are riding a 12-game winning streak. Their 2 losses at the hands of Devils Lake by 2 and Kindred by 12. While for Northern Cass, the number 6 seed, 54-51 win over Central Cass. Hayden Crockett with 38 points in the quarters, and then a 69-54 win against the Vikings. Hayden Crockett with 30 points. Tess Jalbert had 20, and Monster 4 threes in the win for Northern Cass. That's how these two teams got here. A rematch of last year's championship in which the Jags upended Northern Cass. And a note, this is the 4th time these two teams have played this season. Valley City won in the Barnes County Girls Basketball Championship on December 13th by 20. The Highlanders won by 12 in Valley City on January 16th. Then Valley City won at Northern Cass for the second to last game of the regular season for both clubs 70-47 on February the 13th in Hunter. So that's a look at the matchup and the matchups this season. We come back after this. Starting lineups and the opening tip is next here around the corner. It's the Region 1 title. Winner punches a ticket to Minot. Loser will play at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday in a state qualifier either against Grafton or Thompson. Starting lineups are next here inside the Shack.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
You would never buy a one-size-fits-all shirt, and you should never do so to protect your valuable assets. And we'll find you the right fit for your insurance policies.
Home insurance, auto insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance, crop insurance.
We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
Benedictine Mission Coordinator has a great move-in special. For a limited time, you can save $5,000 when you move in. That's $1,000 off your first 4 months of rent, and the $1,000 move-in fee is waived. Your rent at Benedictine Mission Coordinator covers 3 meals a day, home and yard maintenance, indoor access to Essentia Health Clinic and Benedictine Therapy Services, and much more. To schedule an appointment, call Benedictine Mission Court at 218-784-5250. Save $5,000 with this move-in special.
That again does it for our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote started today. The broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Again, winner of this game will make their way to the championship, make their way to the state tournament in Minot. A week from now, the loser of this game will go to a state qualifier upcoming on Saturday at 1 o'clock against either Grafton or Thompson. As we'll toss it over to our public address announcer, Sean Welsh, across the way for our starting lineups here in a moment. The Jags in their road blacks would have been great in 2 games so far this season in terms of wins in this tournament, while Valley City in their home whites. As we head back to Sean Welsh here for the public address announcing with our starting lineups.
Northern Cass Jaguars. Senior number 2, Hayden Crockett. Junior number 10, Tess Gilbert. Junior number 12, Olivia Olson. 7th grader number 15, Cadence Hussar. And junior number 23, Reese Lamig. The Jaguars are coached by Kyle Mohart, assisted by Scott Kelly and Abby Hussar. And now the starting lineup for the Valley City Highliners. Junior number 10, Dakota Potrats. Sophomore number 12, Katie Burchill. Junior number 14, Maddie Anderson. Senior number 20, Greta Goldman. And freshman number 32, Sky Nielsen. The Highliners are coached by Jimmy Howard, assisted by Tara Glatt.
Again, that is our starting lineups, and that does it for our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Chase Miller with you here courtside inside the Shack. Dustin Payne, Cale Hamry, Ryan Gellner are 3 officials here in this championship game, as Dustin will do the honors and put one up in the center circle. Again, the Jags out in their black uniforms, gold numerals and lettering outlined with that black, while for Valley City in their home whites, the baby blues or the Columbia blues, with Valley City across the front outlined in the dark royal blue. Valley City going left to right, Northern Cass going right to left. 8-15 Northern Cass against the 20-2 Highliners in the Region 1 title. Opening tip at 2:40 on a Thursday afternoon, and we're off and running here inside the shack. With it on the interior goes Burchell. Burchell on the inside looking for the step up and under move on Crockett. Off the mark, no good. Rebound here, going to be one underneath, and the arrow will make its way towards Northern Cass. The size and the matchups are going to be a big thing, but two things that Northern Cass has done well against the Squirrels and alongside the Vikings back on Tuesday, they rebounded the ball extremely well, even though they were undersized and they didn't have a lot of turnovers. Right now, Greta Govin guarding Hayden Crockett here. Hayden on the near sideline, man pressure defense. Burchell comes out on the help on the pick and roll double. They're going for the roll on the inside of Olsen, and coming away with the steal is Burchell. Dakota Potratz ankle cross left to right here at the right wing, taking the ball screen. Handles it here for Valley City back up top as they give it now to Sky Nielsen. Nielsen here at the left wing looking for a teammate. Crockett nearly gets the steal on Burchell. Burchell with a step through. This one goes left hand side to Anderson. Anderson to the paint and a block shot by Tess Jalbert. Anderson went from the left wing going to the right block. Good block by Tess, coming off a 20-point performance in the semifinals for Northern Cass. She's got 28 points in 2 games. Hayden Crockett with 68 points here in 2 games for the Jags. Ball goes on the interior. Sky Nielsen from the baseline, no. Rebound going to be tapped down and won here by Tess Jalbert. Outlet on the near sideline of the 7th grader to Huzar. Huzar will see this one in the front court as she handles it against this Highliner defense. Huzar top of the key. Greta Govin face guarding Crockett. Ball goes right-handed side of Tess Jalbert. Jalbert gives it up top to Olsen. Olsen driving kick with it, able to handle it. Block shot by Burchell on the inside, and a turnover as Sky Nielsen comes away with the loose ball. Ball goes to Potratz. Potratz here at the right wing, gives it now to Greta Govin. Govin here will handle the basketball as they give it to the right wing. Govin up top to Burchell. Crockett tried to rip it through. Burchell drive kick now to left baseline. Potratz with it. Leaves it to Greta. Jumper from the right baseline from 15. That'll swirl out. Rebound putback. That's no good by Burchell. Ball tapped down and Greta Govin will come away with it yet again. This one will be up and in for 2. Katie Burchell gets the 2 points. Potratz, gets the 2 points here. And the Highliners are on the board on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard here at 2-0. Ball goes right-handed side to Cadence Huzar. Huzar will handle it at the right wing. Step through, leaving this one to the top to Reese Lavig. Lavig with the shot fake now to Jalbert, right wing. Gives it to Crockett. Crockett with a high post touch. Dribble pullback from 15, and she gets fouled. Crockett will head to the free throw line. Foul will come across here on Anderson. That'll be Maddie's first, the team's first. Hayden Crockett, a 80% free throw shooter on the season, to the line to shoot 2. 25 of 32 here in the tournament for Hayden Crockett. First free throw attempt is up and good. Crockett now needs 26 points to beat the school record held by her sister Hallie Crockett. Second one is missed. Rebound comes down here to Sky Nielsen. Now she needs 26 points to surpass her elder sister and Hallie Crockett, who finished her career at 2,175 career points for the Jags. Hayden will get this game, and then she'll at least get one more, barring the result of this one at Mayville State or in Minot. While this will be on the interior to Sky Nielsen, and there's a foul coming here. Olsen and Tess Jalbert were on the help. This foul will come on number 10. That'll be Tess. Her first and the team's first here as Northern Cass trails it by 1. 5:27 left to play here in the opening quarter. Northern Cass went all-man pressure defense against Kindred on Tuesday, and they're doing the same here to start. Even though they're the smaller team, we'll see if Northern Cass eventually does go to that 2-3 zone. Free throw attempt is up and good here for Sky. Sky is 71% free throw shooter on the season. Free throw attempt number 2 is good as well. Sky Nielsen now 2 of 2 from the free throw line. It's 4-1 in favor of Valley City, as this will be in the front court now here for Northern Cass. Huzar will take it at the right wing. Nice little hesitation move. Huzar will drive. Good walled off defense by Nielsen. Ball out of play, and this one will be last touch here by Reese Lavig. That'll be the second turnover here for Northern Cass. As right now, Hayden Crockett guarding Burchell. Tess Jalbert on Greta Govin. Olsen on Nielsen. Huzar trying to get in front of Potratz right now, who spins, nearly lost it. Then Lavig is on Anderson on this man pressure. Burchell inside, has the size over Crockett, finishes with a left hand for 2. Burchell at 5'11", Crockett at 5'9". It's a 6-1 start of the game here for Valley City. Lavig right-handed side to Olson. Olson gives it up top to Huzar. Huzar at the right wing. The Jags will give it up top to Tesh Jalber. College range 3 for Tess. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Tesh Jalber with her 6th-made triple of the tournament. And that was particular times here for Northern Cass against Kindred back on Tuesday, and the same with Central Cass on Monday. When they needed a field goal, they got one. Potratz able to bank one inside the paint from 2 from 10 feet. Potratz, the lefty, doubles up the score here for the Highliners as they lead it 8-4. Nearing the 4-minute mark here of this first quarter. It's the Region 1 Championship. Back-to-back years, these two teams have faced each other. Ball will go right-hand side to Lavig. Lavig will see this wraparound pass. Olson, jumper from the left wing. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Olson with a made field goal here. As ball will go now to Katie Burchell. Check that. That'll go to Nielsen. Nielsen left of the key. Burchell posting up on the inside. Nothing there now to Greta Govan. Govan at the left wing. Back on the interior to Sky Nielsen. Backing down. Able to give it back out to Greta. Back to Sky. Nielsen tiptoes the end line. Able to reverse, but she stepped out of bounds for first turnover of the game here for Jimmy Howard's club. Valley City, winning the regular season, earned the #1 seed and a bye into the semifinals. So this is just their second game of the tournament. They played it Tuesday and Thursday, while for Northern Cass, the 6th seed played Monday, Tuesday, and now Thursday here. The Jags driving kick to Lavig on the baseline. Lavig will see this here, skips it to Faith Fury, newly inserted. Fury's going to drive, also Carly Ryder in the contest, and will have a traveling violation here on the Jags. Carly Ryder, the 5'6" sophomore. Faith Fury, the 5'10" sophomore forward. 8-6 with 3:33 left in this first quarter on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Highliners, a team that made it to state last season, as well did Northern Cass. Valley City with Potratz, good move to the paint for 2. Potratz got by her defender, help came late, and will have a turnover here on Northern Cass. Kyle Morehart wants to take an early timeout with 3:21 left in the quarter. We'll break with him on YourLiveEvent.com.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has brought in to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
High school hoops today on YourLiveEvent.com. Timeout brought to you in part by Bank North. Visit banknorth.bank. That again is banknorth.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. See what values-based banking can do for you. 3:21 left here in the first quarter play. Dakota Potratz will handle it top of the key. Ball screen coming here by Anderson. Left-handed side goes Nielsen. Nielsen rips it through. Bounce pass inside. Burchell stolen away for a moment by Crockett. It's still loose. Lavig's going to get on the floor after Hayden poked it free. Lavig on the baseline going to drive. Passes it to Ryder. Extra fine Fury. Fury gives this one up top. Now Coca in the game. Deep 3 for Hayden Crockett. This one will miss off the left wing from 25 feet. Rebound comes down to Potratz, her first. Katie Coca newly inserted now here, guarding Crockett. Here's a high post touch to Burchell. Burchell lost it for a moment, regains possession. Now to Anderson. Anderson at the wing inside Burchell. Burchell spins to the baseline, up and in for 2. A lot of post touches early on through Katie as the offense is going through her right now. The Highliners doubling up the Jags. Lavig left-handed side. This one goes to Ryder. Ryder going to drive. Ryder on the step through. Good-looking move by Carly for 2. Points up the bench for Kyle Morehart's club. And the Jags have 4 different players in the scoring column. 12-8, and the only point for Crockett is from the free throw line. Potratz left-handed side. Valley City giving it on the interior to Nielsen, but a foul by Ryder. Got her left hand there just a little bit too late, as Ryder will pick up her first and the team's second here for Northern Cass. Kinley Suffolcool, a 5'5" junior guard, will come in now for Valley City, as the Highliners will set a screen for Nielsen. Nielsen on the block, and this will be an offensive foul here on Nielsen. Extension of the forearm as Nielsen just shoved Reese Slavik. So a foul here on Sky. That'll be her first and the team's second. But if you're Valley City and Northern Cass stays in this man pressure defense, the question is how many body blows like a death of 1,000 paper cuts can this Northern Cass team withstand? Block shot on the way for Poitras after the drive by Crockett. Out to Jalbert, 3! Splash City! Tesh Jalbert now with 6. 12-11 currently on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. $1:45 left here in the first quarter. Potrat spins to the high post, gets walled off there, and a steal for Carly Ryder, but she throws it. Nope, they will say it will be last touch here off Sky Nielsen. Thought for a moment might have been a turnover here after the rip away, but regardless, the Highliners right now will go back and play some defense as Olsen will check back in. Huszar will come in as well. And this Northern Cass team, they've been feisty through 2 games, and they're trying to add a third to it here against the Valley City club. That's 20-2 on the season and ranked in the latest polls on top of that as well. Northern Cass here with Huszar, leaves it right-handed side to Crockett. Koka nearly gets a steal. Crockett taking the ball screen. Crockett looking for a teammate, finds one inside Ryder. They help on Crockett, and Ryder wide open for 2. Hayden with the assist on selfish play, and the Jags have taken a 13-12 lead. Potratz at the left wing, gonna drive, looking for a ball, gets deflected by Tess. You have a 12-game winning streak for Valley City on the line, while Northern Cass again lost 10 consecutive games to close out the season. You beat your rivals of Central Cass and Kindred to get to the region championship, and now to try to knock off the team. That's the number 1 seed. Foul will come across the way on Northern Cass as the foul will be on Olsen, her first. Team's third as Sky Nielsen hits the line to shoot 2. Free throw opportunity here for Sky. Missing the first. This is the interesting nugget of this particular matchup. The 4th game of the season. They played in the Barnes County tournament, played each other twice in the Region 1 regular season, and now the 4th time that they've played each other. And who knows if they both make state, they could possibly play each other 5 times throughout the course of the season. We're knotted at 13 apiece. 1:01 left to play here in the quarter. Huszar, Crockett left-handed side. Crockett from deep, 24-footer, Hayden long. Rebound, Suffolcool does a good job boxing out Ryder. She tips it to Burchell, and Suffolcool will come up the far sideline with the rock. Suffolcool up and over on the pass to Burchell. Burchell ripping it through. Burchell drive kick, open. Koka lines up a 3 long. Rebound here for Sky Nielsen. Ball out of play, last touch here by Sky. Valley City already surpassed their win total from a year ago where they went 19-9, finishing 4th at state. Trying to add to that here. Both teams know, regardless of a win or a loss, there is a tomorrow where it might be Saturday if you lose. If you win, it's a week from now, knowing you got 3 games left and you had state. Crockett, bounce pass, right-hand side, Huszar, right pocket 3. That'll go long, box out again by Suffolcool. Then she throws away to Huszar, who gives it to Ryder for 2. Ryder with 6 points off the bench. The Jags lead it by 2. Valley City 6 seconds, now with 5. Nielsen left wing to 4, gets the ball back. Deep 3 to beat the horn. That'll go off the iron. That's how we'll end our first quarter of play. The Cinderella story in Northern Cass, the number 6 seed leads the number 1 seed Valley City by 2 after the opening 8 minutes on your live event.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, share their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhb.com. That again is dhb.com. Highliners with the basketball to start the second quarter. Play going left to right. Suffolk right wing gives this one to Anderson. Anderson guarded there by Ryder. Gives it to the high post, now to Nielsen. Nielsen's going to make her way to the 10 off the mark. No good. Rebound tapped on the interior by Burchell as Burchell gives this one back to Greta. Works around the horn to Anderson. Anderson on the inside, and there's a foul on Liv. That's a large one. Liv will pick up her second, team's first of the quarter as Northern Cass will stay in this man pressure defense. There's just something about belief in tournament season, no matter what sport. If you believe you can beat a team, no matter your record, no matter if you feel like you're outmatched in size, if you can outwork a team and get those hustle points like we see here by Crockett, who gets a steal. Crockett goes to the other side of the floor, finds it here to Ryder. Ryder off the block, up and in for two. Oh, Carly Ryder, have yourself a half. She's got 8. Ryder averages 4 points per contest. Northern Cass leads it by 4. Valley City looking for a made field goal or trying to get a quality look here. Nielsen going to drive kick. Govan now to Suffolk. Suffolk on the inside. Lost it for a moment. It's loose underneath, and it will stay Highliner basketball. Substitution as Fury and Lavig will check in, but going back to, again, Northern Cass specifically, there was a belief last year as a 4 seed, as that was just a really good region in general in terms of what Region 1 was last year. Able to see some quality competition just to get to the state tournament. And in this particular year, if you've seen him in 2 games here at the Shack compared to what we saw as we have a traveling violation on Nielsen on the inbounds, it looks like a different team. It looks like a team that's got some swag, a team that has some belief. And as we said, if you believe, you can go a long way in any particular sport. Well, for Valley City, this is a team that has found ways to maybe some games where they haven't looked pretty to win, and other games where they have played well that they found ways to win. This Valley City Highliner team understands the situation that they're in right now, where all the pressure in terms of the seed would be on Valley City, but this Highliner club is playing awfully good defense right now. They're just getting good looks here for Northern Cass to try to finish. Tough shot there by Crockett, going backdoor on the Princeton cut there from Greta Govan. Rebound comes down to Katie Burchell. So Burchell will get the board. Other side goes Dakota Potratz. Potratz at the wing gets double here. Wrap around pass to Suffolk. Suffolk, no look pass on the inside. Burchell spins, gets fouled and counted. Burchell with the end one. Foul will come across here on Northern Cass. This will be on Faith Fury, her first, team second. Free throw opportunity on the way here for Valley City as Burchell is getting a ton of post touches with that matchup with Crockett guarding her. And Burchell buries the free throw. Katie Burchell's got 7, 6 by Potratz, and the Highlanders are back within 1. 6:25 left to play here in the first half. Huzar will handle the basketball, left-handed side to Lavig. Lavig taking the ball screen, thought about a jumper, thought better of it. Lavig pass inside to Fury, gets tipped. Tesh Jalbert here with 20 on the shot clock. We'll give it back up top now to Huzar. Huzar between the circles. Looking for a ball screen, nothing there. Right-handed side of Fury. Fury at the wing, gives this one on the skip now to Lavig. Lavig at the right elbow, bounce pass inside. Fury, block shot on the way by Anderson. Good help by Anderson, tied it up perfectly. Highliners work the other side. Govan left wing now to Anderson. A made field goal here for the Highliners would give them the lead. Potratz top of the key, crossing over, spinning at the top. Oh, what a move by Potratz. Left-handed layup, can't finish. Rebound though, Burchell is up and off the iron, no good. Crockett up the floor. Hayden's going to drive. Hayden to the paint. Left-handed scoop will go short. Rebound here for Valley City as Anderson will come away with the loose ball as they will handle it now to Suffolk as they roll this one up the floor. Left wing transition. 3! Rattling out. Rebound Burchell, who gets mugged on her way back up. She was wearing Reese Lavig. That's new this season. Lavig will pick up the foul, her first, team's third, and 2 free throws here for Burchell. The Highliners, 4 of 5 from the free throw line here in the game so far. I'll make them 5 of 6. Tied at 17 apiece. 5:23 to play here in this first half. Tied at 13, tied at 17. Burchell trying to give the Highliners a lead. Good. Burchell now with 9. Valley City takes a 18-17 lead. Sky Nielsen, Anderson, Potratz, Kinley Suffolk on the floor with Greta Govan. And any step that Crockett is going, Govan is going right now. Ball will go to Lavig. Lavig from 15. That'll go long. Reese trying to get the rebound, and then we'll get a foul here as Lavig and with Anderson. The foul will come on Reese. Reese nearly working a chicken wing at the free throw line, going to a wrestling reference there. The foul will be on Lavig. That'll be her second, team's fourth. So from here on out for Valley City, they'll be in the bonus for 5:10 remaining here of the first half. We'll see if the Highlanders can utilize that to their advantage. Weathering the storm, Valley City right now as they've outscored Northern Cass 5-2 here in the quarter, 3 minutes into the second. Greta Govin, top of the key, taking the screen up and over on the pass on the interior goes Nielsen. Spins on the baseline off Fury. Shot will be off the mark, partially blocked. Rebound comes down to Carly Ryder. Ryder will handle this one now to Cadence Huzar. Huzar on the Bison emblem. Right-handed side to Tesh Jalbert. Jalbert with it, looking for a cutting Crockett, who's got to work to get open. Fury near sideline. Left wing, three on the way for Huzar. That'll be off the iron. Ball out of play. Last touch here by Northern Cass. Coming up, we'll get to our halftime show, brought to you in part by Cass County Mutual and Tope Insurance. Recap what happened with Wahpeton and Kindred. Get to our all-region team, Senior Athlete of the Year, that and more still to come. We'll get to the halftime show first and the accolades on our postgame show. Highlighters, right-handed side, we'll see it now to Anderson. Anderson at the right wing with the basketball, fires the pass on the inside, and Nielsen slips a pass to Potratz. Dakota with the step through on the way, leaves this one to Koka, as now we'll go to Greta Govin, back to Anderson. Anderson's going to drive, and good job by Huzar to back that one out of bounds, says we'll stay Valley City with the basketball. Game got underway at 2:40 here this afternoon. Still a NDSU women's basketball game later today here inside the Shack. Koka, right wing up top to Potratz, inside to Greta Govin. Help comes here, and Tesh Jalbert rips it away. Transition now for Crockett. Crockett with a 1-on-3. She's the one, and Sky Nielsen bats the ball out of bounds. Hayden Crockett with 1 point, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and Koka and Greta Govin have been every step of the way for Hayden. She could go 30 feet outside the Shack, and Koka or Greta Govin would say, how you doing? As Koka, top of the key, on the drive, on the guard of Crockett. Crockett with a 3-ball, can't get the shooter's roll. Rebound, though, on the inside to Ryder. Ryder's been an X-factor. Kick to Huzar. Huzar with a jab step. Cadence will reverse pivot now, top of the key on this weave to Crockett. Crockett with the basketball, ball screen coming by Chess. Crockett at the left wing, gives it back. Jumper here for Huzar, left of the key, 3-ball. That's long. Rebound, Fury, nobody bucks up Faith. Points off the bench continues to be the story for head coach Kyle Morehart's club. 3:30 left in the first half. Ball on the inside, Nielsen. Nielsen on the paint. Double comes by Crockett. Skip to Anderson. Left pocket 3, no good. Rebound for Potratz off the window, good for 2. Potratz 8 points, 2 rebounds as the Highlanders take a 1-point lead. 3:15 left in the first half on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Huzar, ankle cross right to left. Left wing open. Crockett, college range triple on the way. That'll go long. Rebound for Koka. Koka went for the steal, missed. Hayden with her best attempt at a quality look here tonight in terms of being open. This one will go on the interior now. That'll go Nielsen, who gets fouled, and foul will come on Fury. Faith, Reese, and Liv all with 2 now for Northern Cass, as going to the free throw line will be Sky Nielsen. It's been the Burchell-Nielsen free throw line here today, as they've been there a combined 8 times after these 2 free throw attempts here for Sky. Right-handed toss is good. Now it'll be the 9th time here for Nielsen. Tesh Jalbert will check out. Greta Govin will check out of the game. Free throw opportunity number 2 here on the way for Sky as the Highlanders take that lead up to 3. Nielsen with 5 points, all from the free throw line. 22-19 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Highlanders get by 3. Cadence Huzar will see this, taking the ball screen by Crockett. Huzar jumper from 14, up and in. Huzar with their first made bucket of the game. Northern Cass has 20 of their 21 points outside of Hayden Crockett. That just hasn't happened a lot this tournament. Foul, no foul, block shot on the way there by Crockett after the attempt by Burchell. Ball comes down to Northern Cass. A bucket here to take the lead. Fury up top to Ryder. Ryder rips it through to the high post, leaves it left-handed side to Huzar. Huzar back to Crockett here at the left wing. Crockett will launch a 3 for the lead. That'll be off the iron. Rebound on the interior, though. That'll come to Huzar. Huzar kick. Fury with the right wing triple. Off the backboard, no rebound. Crockett with the left hand. The first made field goal for Hayden. And a timeout on the floor for Jimmy Howard. 2:08 left to play in the half. The Jags lead it by 1.
Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale Thursday, March 20th at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. 75 Red Angus bulls plus 20 elite hand-picked registered heifers. Same reliable program, new exciting genetics, producing Red Angus genetics with sustainability for over 26 years. Request a catalog today. Call Gary Jacobson 701-361-3189 or Facebook Jacobson Red Angus. The sale broadcast on DV Auction. Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale Thursday, March 20th, 1 p.m.
High school hoops today on YourLiveEvent.com. Timeout brought to you in part by Bank North. They've been a trusted financial partner for generations. See what values-based banking can do for you at BankNorth.bank. BankNorth.bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. 23-22. Northern Cass leads it over Valley City here in the Region 1 title match. Winner goes to Monmouth, loser goes to Mayville for a state qualifier on Saturday. Burchell on the inside. Oh, what a spin move. Burchell spun from the paint to the baseline from the right block for two. Katie Burchell, have yourself a half. She's got 11. These two teams trading buckets back and forth here in the second quarter. Huszar will see this. Huszar right wing to Tess Jalbert. Tess with the basketball here at the top between the circles. Now gives it near sideline to Fury. Fury up and over to Ryder. Potratz nearly saved it before it went out of bounds on the baseline with 1:32 left here in the half. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Highliners so far with 11 points here in the quarter. Northern Cass with 8. Ball will go to Huszar on the baseline, up top to Ryder. Ryder steps into a three on the way. Carly buries it! Carly Ryder with her 5th main triple of the season. Ryder with 11. Here of Northern Cass's 26. There's an X factor. Sky Nielsen high post touch. Ball on the inside will be out of play. Last touch here on the help by Tess Jalbert. Well, it's Tess Jalbert who came up big on Tuesday with 20 points and 4 threes, and right now it is, in terms of scoring, Carly Ryder right now here for Northern Cass this afternoon. Sky Nielsen throws it up, no. Ball will be out of play. Last touch here by Sky. Valley City with Greta Govan will check in. I think if you tell a lot of teams that you would hold Hayden Crockett to 3 points, 1 field goal in the first half, you'll be happy with that. But give credit to where credit's due right now, as you're seeing Northern Cass doing a good job getting up and down the floor here, finding different ways to attack this one. As this will be at the dribble pullback, top of the key, three-pointer, no good here by Crockett. Rebound comes down to Katie Burchell. Burchell gets her 4th. Suffolk right-handed side to Greta Govan. Govan will handle it on the interior here. This one goes to Burchell, who gets fouled, and Katie Burchell led back to the stripe to shoot some more free throws. Fury will pick up the foul, her 3rd. And we'll line them up for 2 with 48.9 seconds left to play. Free throw attempt is going to go long. Burchell with 11 points. Got her down for 5 rebounds and now 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Makes the second, give her 12. Highliners back within 1. 26-25, Northern Cass here with Cadence Huszar. Huszar at the top of the key. She has been a very workman-like of a performance here in this tournament for 3 games so far. Fury on the baseline. Faith gets a cut to Crockett. Foul here will be possibly on Greta Govan. As Hayden was making the cut, it will be. Greta will pick up her team's first of the quarter, so the Highliners with a plethora of fouls to get before it's the bonus. So if you're maybe getting beat on a cut, you can commit a foul quickly. Crockett inside jumper from Ted, no, off the mark. Rebound Burchell. Burchell working on a double-double performance. She averages a double-double of 19 and 10 a game. Potratz left wing. Looking back door on the cut to Anderson. Anderson to the block off the window for 2. First field goal for Anderson here at Valley City. Full court pressure defense. Highliners lead it by 1. 10 seconds to play here in the half. Crockett crossing the timeline now with 7. Crockett with 5. Ankle cross left to right. Crockett to the paint. Crockett with the right-handed shot. No. Rebound Fury. Block shot here with .2 left in the half. But enough of the wrist here by Anderson. Anderson will get called with the foul. That'll be Maddie's second, team's second, and 2 free throws here for Faith Fury with .2 left in the half. Chance to tie or take the lead here for Faith. Free throw attempt number 1. That's good. Tied at 27. Free throw attempt number 2 here for Faith. Fury goes 2 for 2 from the line. Highliners will inbound, and that's how we'll end our first half of play. Northern Cass 28, Valley City 27. Our halftime show coming up, brought to you in part by Cass County Mutual and Tope Insurance is around the corner. This is the Region 1 Girls Basketball Championship game.
What's going on today? I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassiz Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems or working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they'll come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Call 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Hey Lisbon, it's time to rally behind our favorite team. The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters are sending all our best wishes to the Broncos as they hit the court and field this season. The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters are proud to support our teams and community. Let's show our Broncos that we're with them every step of the way. Go Broncos! Your dedication and spirit makes us all proud. From all of us at the Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters, we're cheering for you.
At the half here on YourLiveEvent.com, brought to you in part by Cass County Mutual. Get in touch with Lindsay and the crew at Cass County Mutual as they provide insurance products all of southeastern North Dakota. They're a local company providing local service to all their policyholders. Visit CassCountyMutual.com. That's CassCountyMutual.com to find an agent near you. Northern Cass here in this game leads it by 1 over Valley City. Jags led by 2 after one quarter, 15-13. Highliners outscore the Jags 14-13 in the second. First half numbers go like this. Northern Cass with 6 players in the scoring column. They've hit 3 threes in the game. They're 3 of 4 from the stripe with 4 turnovers. For the Highliners, 4 players in the scoring column. They've yet to hit a 3. 9 of 11 from the free throw line with 7 turnovers. Northern Cass led individually by Carly Ryder off the bench with 11 points and a made triple. You have 4 points then for Faith Fury, who's 2 of 2 from the stripe. 6 points for Tesh Domer with 2 threes in the first quarter. 2 points by Olsen, 2 points for Huzar, 3 points for Hayden Crockett. Crockett is now 24 points away from breaking the school record for most points in a career. But again, 11 by Ryder. Valley City led by the 12 of Katie Burchell, the 8 of Dakota Potrets. You have 5 points for Sky Nielsen, all from the line, 5 of 6 from the stripe, and 2 points by Maddie Anderson here for the Highlighters. And Valley City led by the 12.6 boards from Katie Burchell. We'll take a break. We'll recap what happened in the third place game. That's all still to come here at the half. Brought to you in part by Cass County Mutual and Tope Insurance. It's the Region 1 Girls Basketball Championship.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
You would never buy a one-size-fits-all shirt, and you should never do so to protect your valuable assets. And we'll find you the right fit for your insurance policies.
Home insurance, auto insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance, crop insurance.
We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
Bears Home Solutions is the Red River Valley's premier HVAC and plumbing company. Our team of friendly, licensed professionals has delivered top-notch service to the Red River Valley since 1978. Bears Home Solutions is the only name you need to know when it comes to heating, cooling, and plumbing installation, service, or repair. When you want it done right the first time, you need a Bear in there.
At the half, again, brought to you in part by Cass County Mutual and Tope Insurance. Chase Miller with you here. Halftime show brought to you in part by Tope Insurance. Get in touch with Ryan at Tope Insurance today for a quote or review of your policies. Give Ryan a call in Castleton by giving a call on the number you see on screen, 701-347-4045. That, again, is Ryan with Tope Insurance. In the third place game earlier today, the Kinder Vikings upended the Wahpeton Huskies 53-38. If you're just tuning into our broadcast here today, Scout Woods left the first quarter with an injury. She had 8 points in the first quarter. Her and her sister would finish with 8 points each with Scout and Claire. Again, the final 53-38. The Kinder Vikings led by the 24 points of Liza Trembet, the 18 of Baco. They would combine for 7 of the 8 3-pointers. Nipstead had 9. But again, 53-38 Kindred as they advance to the state qualifying game coming up on Saturday at 3 o'clock against either Devils Lake or the Carrington Cardinals. While on the opposite side here of this one for Northern Cass and Valley City, winner makes their way to Minot for the state tournament on Thursday, a week from today. The loser of this will play at 1 o'clock on Saturday on YourLiveEvent.com against either Thompson or Grafton. That'll be again at 1 o'clock. We'll have the 2A and the 2B East region state qualifiers. 4 games in total coverage slated to get underway at 1 o'clock on Saturday from Mayville State. We'll have the games for you here on YourLiveEvent.com. Still to come later today, Region 2 tournament. Thompson, Grafton, 5:30 for third place. Devils Lake, Carrington for the championship at 7. Region 3 will feature South Prairie Max, Botno, Turtle Mountain, and Rugby will be in the championship. In Region 4 in Division A, Shiloh Crescent against Watford City for third, and Hazen will go up against Dickinson Trinity for fourth. That's a look at your wraparound here across the state of North Dakota. Again, Northern Cass led by the 11 of Carly Ryder. Valley City led by the 12 points of Katie Burchell. That does it for a halftime show brought to you in part by Tope Insurance and Cass County Mutual. We come back, second half action next in the Shack for the Region 1 Girls Basketball Tournament.
I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the open spaces here and being able to go in and out. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators. I just have most everything that I need close at hand.
For the last 25 years, Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties has been serving the real estate needs of Fargo-Moorhead and the surrounding communities. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Carlita is ready to help you evaluate the market and make the right choice for you. Take the first step into settling into your next home by calling Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties at 701-367-5918. Experienced, confident, qualified Carlita Dietz.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Homegrown Local Radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator.
As we get you ready for the third quarter, that again does it for a halftime show brought to you in part by Cass County Mutual and Tope Insurance. Chase Miller with you courtside inside the shack. Reese Lavick here with the basketball, and there's a block shot by Anderson to begin this second half of play. Crockett with Lavig, Olsen, Tesh Jalbert, and alongside with Huzar. Valley City will have Greta Govin, Anderson, Potratz, Nielsen, and Burchell. Both teams with their original starting five to begin this second half. Crockett, jumper, right elbow, 16-footer long as Valley City has made it tough on Hayden here today. Rebound comes down to Potratz. It'll be her third. Dakota Potratz brings into the front court here for the Highliners. Right-handed side now to Nielsen. Nielsen on the interior finds it to Burchell. Burchell banging her way. Shot will be off the mark. Rebound for Burchell. They'll put back up for two. 14 points, 7 rebounds here for Burchell. 29-28, Valley City out in front. Huzar will see it now between the circles. Huzar here at the top of the key. Bounce pass to the baseline, Lavig. Lavig jumper from 7 off the window, no good. Ball out of play, last touch here by Northern Cass. 29-28. Valley City, the winners of the Barnes County Girls Basketball Championship at the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse, the bubble in Valley City. The regular season Region 1 champs now trying to add to a championship here with the Region 1 tournament on top of it. Burchell going to get doubled. This one will go out of play. Last touch here by Tess. Well, for Northern Cass, you got to beat the champs. That's what they are. They made it 3 consecutive seasons under the D.C. Lucas era to a region championship. 2 in Class B, 1 in Division A last year, going to a state title. Now trying to make it back-to-back region titles here. Shot will be off the mark by Nielsen. Good box up by Crockett on the inside. Hayden will see it in the front court now in transition. Crockett crossing over. Drive, kick. Lavig open on the baseline. Going to have a teardropper from the right baseline. Shot will go off the mark. And a rebound here by Potratz, but she was out of bounds and a turnover on Valley City. So recent success for both of these teams has been at a high level, and they'll try to add that to it here with a win either today or possibly a win on Saturday in a state qualifier to get to state. Crockett, drive kick, Lavig gives it now left-handed side of Huzar to Tess. Jalbert thought about a 3. Up top to Hayden. Greta Govin on the guard. Crockett with a couple of hard dribbles. Crockett inside the paint. Teardropper up and off the backboard, no good. Rebound on the way here for Potratz. Dakota Potratz leaves it right-handed side as this one goes. Back to Dakota here as they're trying to post up Burchell. It's Crockett on the guard here of Katie. Burchell gets it on the inside. No help and easily finishes for 2. Katie Burchell got Crockett on her back hip. Went to the baseline for the left block for 2. And it's now a 31-28 lead. Highlanders with a little 4-0 run to begin the half. Tesh Jalbert left wing looking backdoor on the cut for Huzar. Huzar looking for a teammate. Finds one. Left of the key to Tess. Back to Reese. On the interior goes Olsen. Driving kick now to Huzar. Huzar at the right wing. Gives it now to Liv. Liv at the 15-foot line. Left-handed side three-pointer for Tesh Jalbert. That'll go short. Rebound on the way here for Dakota. It's Potratz gets the loose ball. They'll handle it here. Potratz nearly going to be turned over. Ryder trying to stay with it, and Huzar will come away with a steal. Huzar in transition, then looking for a cross it. She lost the handle, and a turnover here as that'll go in the glove and the hand of Anderson. Nielsen on the interior to Burchell. Burchell backing down Tess on the step through. Shot is off the mark. Ball will be a tie-up between Reese Lavig and also with her with Anderson, and the arrows stay with the Highliners. As you'll see a substitution here as Carly Ryder will check in here for Northern Cass. That last steal was by Huzar, again for the Jags, as Greta Govin. Bounce pass on the interior. This one gets tipped out to Anderson. Right wing 3 on the way for Maddie's long. Rebound here for Ryder. Right place, right time, Ryder. Then we'll see a travel or a reach. And we'll see the reach before the step. Foul will come across Greta Govin, her second, team's first. Another team is led by double digits here today. Been a good back and forth contest. When one team gets a little running them. The other is able to answer throughout the majority here in this one. Reese Lavick, top of the key, guarded by Anderson. Handoff now to Crockett. Crockett with the basketball here at the free throw line. Drive kick to Ryder. Ryder at the wing. Teardropper inside the paint, up and in. Cardi Ryder with a baker's dozen in scoring on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard as the Jags are back within one. With it, near sideline goes to Sky Nielsen. Nielsen top of the key, takes a couple dribbles, double comes, leaves it to Anderson. Anderson at the wing, gonna go hard inside the paint. Drive kick now to Potratz. Potratz at the right wing, inside the paint, forces one up, and there's a foul. Ryder will get called for the foul, her second, team's first. 2 free throws on the way here as you'll see Dakota Potratz to the line to shoot 2. She's 1 of 2 for the free throw line here in the tournament. Free throw attempt is up. And the free throw attempt is missed. Potratz. And Valley City shooting well, though, from the stripe. Now 9 of 12 from the free throw line here in this championship game. Free throw attempt number 2 on the way for Dakota is good. Potratz now with 9 points, and the Highliners have taken a 2-point lead. Reese Lavick here, top of the key. Lavick looking backdoor for Crockett. Ball gets deflected by Anderson, now to Tess. Jalbert sees us back to Lavick here. Govan on the guard of Crockett. Reese Lavick, right-handed side. Ryder for the lead. Right wing, bang! Tickles the twine. Carly Ryder with 16 large points here for Northern Cass. 33-32. There's the answer for the Jags. Left-handed side goes Anderson. Anderson back up top as this will go on the interior to Burchell. Burchell on the step, and there's a foul on the floor, and this one will be on Reese Lavick. Jags fans wanted to clear out by Anderson. Nothing was granted. Reese will get called for the foul, her third and the team's second. 3 on Fury, 3 on Lavick, 2 on Ryder, and 2 on Olsen as Coca will check in here for Anderson. As Govan will inbound the basketball. Greta gives it left-handed side and Nielsen. Nielsen on the baseline, tiptoes the end line, driving kick to Greta Govan, and this will be a turnover here on Valley City. Substitution as Kaden Suzar will come in for Northern Cass. As checking out will be Carly Ryder, and Ryder gets a nice round of applause from the Northern Cass faithful here. 3:38 left to play in the third quarter. This is the Region 1 Girls Basketball Championship Division A on your liveevent.com. Chase Miller with you courtside inside the shack. Right-handed side goes Lavick. Lavick at the wing, looking back up for Tess Jalbert. Good hand defensively by Nielsen to tap that ball away for a moment. Crockett regains possession here at the free throw line. Crockett, 17-footer, book it. Hitting Crockett now with 5, and the Jags lead it by 3. 35-32 for the 6th seed. Potratz at the right wing. Potratz will see it here, bounce pass to Greta Govan. The Highliners, the number 1 seed. Nielsen, left-handed side now to Coca. On the interior to Burchell, goes through her hands. Burchell regains possession, throws it up off the back right in front of the rim. Rebound to Crockett. Crockett in transition, the other side of the floor. Crockett uses up the dribble, passes to Tess. College range 3 from the left wing. That'll go long. Rebound here on the inside, going to be on the deck. And look at Huzar jump on the basketball with Burchell, and the tie-up will come up and be in favor of Northern Cass. Cannon Huzar like a spider monkey, just flying all over the floor. You can see both of these teams getting a little tired with Crockett and Burchell, those two going at each other. Crockett here at the high post, able to spin inside with the step and gets fouled. Crockett in the tournament, 26 of 34 from the free throw line. Foul will be on Burchell, her first, team second. 2 free throws on the way here for Hayden. Shooting 2 here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Free throw attempt number 1's up and good. Northern Cass now 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Free throw attempt number 2 on the way here for Hayden. Is also good. Northern Cass with a 5-point lead, 37-32 here with 2:38 left to play in the third. For the Jags, it's a currently 9-1 run over the last 2 minutes of game action. Ball on the inside, Burchell. Burchell with the step through and a foul. Hayden Crockett or Reese Lavick will pick up the foul as the hand came through, and Hayden Crockett right now just kind of looking at her eye and her nose a little bit. Might have got one of the hands by Burchell. Crockett will pick up the foul, her first, team's third, and 2 free throws here for Burchell. Burchell to the free throw line, 16 points so far in the game. I'll make it 17. Burchell, by the way, just a sophomore. Katie Burchell will shoot free throw attempt number 2 as Sky Nielsen, Greta Govan check out. Kinley Suffolcool, Coca into the game. Reese Loving and Olsen will check out. Faith Fury, Ryder back in. Free throw attempt number 2 is good. Highliners back within a possession here after 2 made free throw attempts by Burchell. She's got 18. 37-34, right wing now to Crockett. Crockett drives, 3 white jerseys around her. This one is going to be on the deck. Anderson gets the steal as it goes to Potratz. Potratz reverse dribbles now, 2 fouls on Valley City here in the quarter. Northern Cass with 3. Anderson left wing open, jumper on the way. That'll go long, rebound here, and Tess Jalbert will come away with it. Tess in transition. Tess looking up the floor to Ryder. Ryder at the left wing wants to shoot a left wing 3. That'll go short. Rebound here, and this will be a foul. Suffolcool will pick up the foul after Cadence Huzar was going after the loose ball. Suffolcool with the arm bar there, and she'll pick up her first and the team's third. You'll see it on the inbounds. 4th time this season that Northern Cass has played Valley City. The Highliners 3-0. You say it's tough to beat a team 3 times. Now you got to beat them 4 times. And depending on how everything shapes out over the next 48 hours, these 2 teams might play a 5th time if they both get to state. Ball gets deflected. Crockett then hits the deck at center court, able to regain the possession. Dribbles, able inside the paint. Block shot on the way for Potratz. Potratz with a left-handed block. Ball goes to Suffolcool. Suffolcool will see it here at the right wing. Kinley to Coca. Open. Potratz left wing. Going to drive. Potratz to the 10. Left-handed layup up and in. Defense to offense. Dakota Potratz brings the Highlanders back within 1. Huzar left-handed side of Fury. Fury at the left baseline here with the skip up top. This will go to Ryder. Ryder with the shot fake. She's going to drive off the window. Shot no. Rebound will be won by Crockett, and there's the foul. Crockett with the board, able to stay under control, composed, and she will head to the line to shoot 2. Foul will be on Coca. That's her first and the team's 4th. 6 so far in the game here for Hayden. Free throw attempt on the way for Crockett is good. Now a 38-36 contest. Free throw attempt number 2 is also good. 39-36 Jags with 70 seconds left to play here in the third. Potratz right inside Coca. Coca looking for it on the interior. They give it now to Anderson. Anderson at the left wing, guarded there by Tess. Right-handed side to Suffolcool. Posting up is Burchell. Burchell with it on the right block, throwing it up off the side of the rim. No. Burchell put back on the way. Yes, sir. Keep working, Katie. Burchell now with 20. 39-38. Crockett left-handed side, ankle cross, left to right, inside the paint, right-handed finger roll, layup is up and off the mark. Rebound to Dakota and a foul here on Northern Cass. That's the last foul for the Jakes to give of the quarter. Ryder will pick up her 3rd. Good rebound here for Dakota as Valley City with about 5-second shot clock to game clock differential here to finish off this 3rd quarter. Free throw attempts would be in order on the next foul if Northern Cass does commit a foul. Potratz picks up the loose ball. As she does, then it's an illegal ball screen by Burchell, who was never set. Foul here on Katie. It'll be her 2nd, team's 5th, so now give the ball to Northern Cass with a chance to take a made field goal here to finish off the 3rd quarter. Kyle Morhart calls out the offense to Kaden Huzar here. Huzar will handle it. Crockett out of the game, getting a little bit of a breather here for the Jags. Huzar with 15 seconds. Huzar here between the circles. Huzar with 10, right-handed side of Tess with 8. Tess Jalbert going to drive, bounce pass inside to Ryder. This one goes through her hands, turnover. Potratz comes away with it, now to Anderson. Anderson with a half-court shot to beat the horn off the backboard, and that's how we'll end our 3rd quarter play. It's Northern Cass 39, Valley City 38. 8 minutes left of the regulation of the Region 1 Championship next.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has brought in to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhb.bank. That again is dhb.bank, Dakota Heritage Bank. Valley City will start the fourth quarter with the basketball. Foul right away on Olsen. It'll be her third. So the Jags now have Ryder, Olsen, Fury, and Lavig all with 3 fouls here for Northern Cass. Jags, 2 players score in the third quarter as they had 11 points. 11 points as well for Valley City with 2 players scoring. Of Potratz and Burchell, it was Crockett and Ryder to score for the Jags. Valley City led by the 20 of Burchell, the 11 here of Potratz as they inbound the ball. Sky Nielsen gives it up top to Potratz. Potratz guarded by Fury, taking the screen. Here's the switch on the interior. Sky Nielsen throwing one up off the backboard. No. Rebound comes down to Hayden Crockett as Sky Nielsen is slow to get up here in the backcourt. Jags have numbers if they want to run 5-on-4. This one gets deflected by Potratz and a turnover on the way. So turnover here on Northern Cass. They're led by the 16 of Ryder and the 9 of Hayden Crockett. Ball goes near sideline to Kinley Suffolk. Suffolk will handle it now to Potratz. Potratz left-handed side to Govan. Govan on the interior, foul on Fury. Faith trying to get in front of Sky Nielsen. Fury will pick up the foul, her first and the team's second. And we've seen man pressure defense continuing here for Northern Cass, but they're starting to pick up some of the fouls. As we'll see a substitution on the next dead ball with Olsen set to come back in. Nielsen going to make her way to the paint. 3 Jags are around her. They get the steal as Tess Jalbert then will have a double dribble. But what the Jags are doing, they're packing the paint defensively. Anytime Burchell and Nielsen get the ball for a good portion of this game, there's 2 or 3 black jerseys around a white jersey as Valley City will get a fresh new look. 7:16 left to play here in the fourth quarter. A fresh 35 for the Highliners. Goldman inbounds at top of the key to Potratz. Potratz reverse pivots, handles it here on Nielsen. Nielsen inside the paint, taking a hard dribble to the block, up and off the backboard, no. Rebound here, won by Crockett. And Crockett wants to get on and run. As she does, she gets tripped up inadvertently. No foul and a timeout here for Kyle Morhart to save the possession. 7:01 to play here in the fourth quarter. Timeout on the floor for head coach Kyle Morhart will break as well.
The City of Hillsborough invites you to make Hillsborough your home. If you're looking for a new home or a job, check out the opportunities in Hillsborough and see what the community can offer you and your family. Enjoy a quality family life with community, education, church, entertainment, and more. For all neighbors and those driving through the region, we welcome you to come and shop with the businesses in Hillsborough. If you have questions related to services available in the City of Hillsborough, contact the Hillsborough City office at 701-636-4620.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com. 39-38. Chase Miller with you in the fourth quarter. 7:01 left to play in the fourth timeout. Brought to you in part by Bank North. See what values-based banking can do for you. Visit banknorth.bank. That again is banknorth.bank. 7:01 to play here in the fourth quarter. Northern Cass saved the possession there. They'll have 3 timeouts remaining. Valley City has 4 left. Lavik gives this one to Huzar. Huzar on the top of the key, right-handed side of Tess. Jalbert here looking for a teammate. Crockett trying to get open, looking on the back cut. Govan on the guard. Right wing now to Huzar. Huzar gives it to Lavik. Lavik left wing 3 on the way. Reese. This one goes long. Rebound. Good box up by Sky Nielsen as Liv Olsen was trying to go after it. Good box up by the freshman in Sky. You'll see a substitution as Suffolk will check out as Katie Burchell will come in after the quick little breather. As the Highliners now will set up the offense with Dakota Potratz. Coming up on our post game, take a look at the foul numbers. We'll hear from the victorious team, all-region team, that and more. Coach of the Year, senior athlete, Ball will go right wing. Potratch jumper, no. Long rebound here for Greta Govan on the left baseline. Govan looking for it on the interior to Burchell. Burchell on the left block, looking for the up and under move and gets fouled. I'll see if it's on Crockett or Tess. If it's on Hayden, it's her second. If it's on Tess, it's her second. This will go on Crockett, her second, team's third, as Burchell heads back to the free throw line where she's 6 of 7 here in the game. Free throw attempts, up and in. She's got 21 points. Valley City 13 of 16 from the line, and we're knotted at 39. As Tess Jalbert will check out. Free throw attempt is up. It's off the mark. No one boxed out Burchell. Burchell gets the rebound. Burchell on the baseline. Burchell with the bounce pass inside to Nielsen. Double team comes. Ball gets kicked out to the right-handed side. Backdoor cut to Anderson. Anderson for 2. Anderson's got 4. And the Highlanders lead it by 2 under 6 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Ball goes right wing. This one goes to Ryder. Ryder ripping it through. Leaves it now to Lavig. Lavig shovels a pass to Huzar. Huzar at the right wing free throw line. Drive kick to Olsen. Liv will see it now to Ryder. Ryder on the baseline for the lead. The 3. That'll go long. Rebound here to Dakota. Potratz with her 8th board of the game. Highliners of Potratz. Bounce pass near sideline now to Nielsen. Nielsen at the left wing. Man pressure defense by the Jags. Nielsen left and inside Govan. Interior. Here it goes. Burchell who gets fouled and count it. Burchell with 23 on the afternoon. Crockett with her 3rd. That's the team's 4th. And with 5:28 left to play in the fourth quarter, the Highlanders are in the bonus for the remainder of the game. 23 points on Burchell. As the offense has flowed through Katie here in this one. Burchell free throw attempt is up and in. 24 points. Highlanders lead it by 5. And it's a 6-0 run here for Valley City. Timeout for Kyle Moorhart's club. Will break as well. 5:22 left to play in the fourth.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Time on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North, 44-39 for the Valley City Highlanders. It's a 12-2 run over the last about 5 minutes and change of game action right now here for Valley City since they were trailing at 37-32 midway through on the latter part of the third quarter with about 2.5 minutes to play. Crockett hits the deck, able to get back up. Tess Jalbert gives it to Hayden now between the circles. Crockett, couple of hard dribbles, drive kick to the baseline. Ryder, make that Huzar, 3! Splash City! Huzar with her 6th triple of the season. Northern Cass needed that one. They're back within 2. Potratz, bounce pass, right wing Greta. Govan's going to drive. Govan to the paint. Govan with the floater from the baseline, up and in. Greta Govan with her first made field goal of the game. The Highlanders lead it back by 4. A little full court pressure defense. Greta Govan on the guard of Crockett. 4:35 to play here in the fourth. Huzar taking the screen by Olsen. Huzar going to drive, gives it now to Ryder. Ryder at the right baseline, able to spin at the right wing. Ryder, nice looking move on the spin, just can't finish. Rebound comes to Burchell on a foul for Huzar and will shoot free throws the other side. Cadence with her first, team's 5th. 2 free throws on the way for Burchell. Burchell is 8 of 10 from the free throw line, has 23 points in this game. Make that 24 points in this game and 2 free throws upcoming. Burchell missing the free throw. 3 players in the scoring column for Valley City so far here in the fourth. With Greta Govan, Anderson, and Burchell. Katie's second one is good. Highlanders back up by 5. Burchell with 25 after an 18-point performance in the semis against Wahpeton. Northern Cass will see this with Huzar. Nearing the 4-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Tess Jalbert gives it to Crockett. Crockett at the wing. Crockett ripping it through, taking a couple dribbles. Dribble pullback, left elbow jumper for Hayden's up and in. Crockett now in double digits with 11, and the Jags are back within a possession. Potratz near sideline Nielsen. Nielsen top of the key. Nielsen jumper from 18 feet. That'll rim, rattle out. Rebound Crockett. Crockett gets by a couple of Highliners. It's some numbers here for Northern Cass. Crockett drive kick. Extra pass to Test. This to tie. College range 3. This will go short. Rebound tipped by Liv. Right to Huzar on the inside, and ball will be out of bounds. Last touch by Huzar. Good job by Liv to give it to Cadence, but Huzar's left foot was on the baseline, out of bounds. 47-44. If Tess would have hit that 3, Northern Cass's fan base would have erupted. Instead, the Highliners with a chance to get up by 2 possessions. Potratz at the wing, lost it. Turnover. Huzar comes up with a steal. Good job by Tess to jump the passing lane. Huzar now top of the key, gives it to Hayden on the sweep. Crockett dribble, pull back to tie. This one all the way is long. Rebound as trying to save it was Ryder, and Maddie Anderson sees this one go out of bounds. A couple of daggers that have been avoided if you're a Valley City Highliner fan right now with back-to-back possessions. Northern Cass with 2 good looks to try to tie this puppy up. But instead, the Highliners, back we go, up by 3, 3:13 to play. Potratz just passed a little bit too far over the outstretched hand of Sky Nielsen. You can tell both teams a little bit of emotion, a little bit of tired, understanding the time and situation of this game. Northern Cass will see it in the front court, as they will. They'll set it up here with Cadence Huzar. Huzar to the right wing to Tess Jalbert. Tess gives this one to Olsen. Olsen on the dribble. Right-handed side shot fake by Huzar. Huzar gives it to Tess, top of the key. Jalbert makes her way to the paint, gets fouled, throws one up, and this one will be on the floor, or will it be in the act of shooting? Kale Hamry, Ryan Gellner will talk it over, and they will say it's going to be 2 shots on the way. Foul will be on Sky Nielsen, her second, team's first for Valley City, as Tess will shoot 2. Jalbert at the free throw line with 8 points. Make that, 6 points. Missing the first free throw attempt. Now 21 of 33 from the season from the line for Tess. This to make it a 2-point contest. Second one is up and in. Northern Cass now 8 of 10 from the free throw line, trailing it by 2. Highliners trying to get some breathing room with a quality made possession here between them and Northern Cass. Right-handed side goes Anderson. They're fronting Crockett with Burchell on the inside. Nielsen with the skip pass. Left-handed side, Potratz going to drive. Potratz to the paint, up and in for 2. Well, if you're fronting Burchell, if you can get that quick reversal and get by that first wave of defense, Potratz was able to do so. A wide open layup for 2. Crockett right inside of the free throw line, gives it now to Ryder. Ryder on the baseline, finds a cutting Tess Jalbert off the left hand, up off the mark. No, Tess then will be out of bounds. On the tip from Crockett to Tess, and this one will go out of play. Kyle Morehart looks up at the clock. Timeout on the floor as he will burn his second to last timeout to reset here for the final 2:17. Highliners lead it by 4 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Time on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Visit Bank North's website at banknorth.com. Top Bank. Chase Miller with you courtside inside the shack and what has been a dandy of a Region 1 championship rematch from a season ago. Valley City looking for some revenge. They got 2 minutes and 10 seconds to get there. Right wing Anderson, guarded here by Ryder. Interior goes to Burchell. Burchell spins to the baseline. Burchell up and through some contact, finishes for 2. Katie Burchell with 27 big ones in this game. Still a 2-possession game. Crockett takes the screen. Crockett jumper from 16 off the backboard. Can't get it. Long rebound. One here for Anderson. Anderson's going to get doubled. Outlet to Potratz. And now the Highlanders can milk some clock. But trying to get a steal. This one pinballs off and it will be Northern Cass basketball. Good hands defensively by Huzar to bat that one out of Potratz's hands. Then she kicked it with her shin. Turnover here on the Highlanders. Northern Cass doesn't need a 3. But a 3 would be awfully large with 90 seconds to play. Crockett takes the screen, leaves it left-handed side Ryder. Ryder drive kick to Huzar. Huzar at the left wing with it, spins, finds it to Carly. Ryder on the left baseline here. She's going to tiptoe the sideline, and a foul will be on the Highlanders. Not the worst foul in the world, since that's just their second foul of the quarter. Anderson will pick up her 3rd, team 2nd, as you will see Northern Cass inbounding the basketball. They give it to Crockett. Crockett at the left wing. Crockett, ball screen comes. They come out and hedge. Crockett with a drive kick. Ryder at the right wing. Ryder's going to spin as she does on the inside of Tess. Tess now at the high post. Jalbert looking for it. Back cut to Ryder. Ryder to the baseline. Then there's a foul by Potratz as Ryder will head the stripe to shoot 2. So Potratz commits the foul. There's 1 minute and 6 seconds remaining. 2 free throws upcoming here for Carly Ryder, a 56% free throw shooter on the season. Missing the first free throw attempt. Second one upcoming here for Ryder. Ryder hits the second. Now with 17 to lead the floor for the Jags. 51-46 and a double dribble here on Valley City. Guess who? Cadence Huzar putting some pressure on Potratz, and Potratz commits another turnover. And just like that, the Jags, without taking too much time off the clock, will get the ball back, and a made field goal would make it a 1-possession game. Still just over a minute to play. Crockett driving inside the paint. Crockett out of control, regains possession. Block shot here by Burchell. Ball out of play, last touch here on the way for Burchell and Valley City. Crockett lost it, did a good job to let the ball bounce once, regain possession. But 54.9 seconds play here in the 4th. Huzar inbounds at Hayden. Crockett top of the key. Crockett with the basketball, taking the screen, looking on the pick and roll for Tess. Tess on the shot, and she's going to get fouled. They come out with 2 players on Crockett, so that roll's going to be there if there's no backside defense or it comes late. Potratz with the basketball foul. She'll pick up her first, team's 4th now all of a sudden. 2 free throws here for Tess. Jalbert shooting 2. First one is up. Good. Now to a 4-point contest. 1 timeout remaining for Northern Cass. Jimmy Howard's got 4 for Valley City. Both teams in the bonus now from here on out. Tess. Second one missing, right-handed side. Rebound comes to Sky Nielsen. It's a 4-point game. Full court pressure defense. With it, here's Anderson. Timeout for Jimmy Howard, and we'll break with him. 43 seconds to play in the 4th. Timeout Highlanders here on YourLiveEvent.com.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
The Kindred Viking Boosters support healthy, active, competitive high school athletes. Viking athletes. Ready, focused, come celebrate their achievements. You're invited to Viking Pride. Save the date, buy your tickets, or reserve a table. Get excited for April 5th. Join friends at a new location, the Avalon Event Center. Viking Pride 2025. A feast, fun games, and a night to celebrate. They are why we booster.
As we come back on the floor, timeout again brought to you in part by Bank North. Highliners inbound it, and there will be a foul here. The question isn't intentional or not. The officials are going to talk it over. Hayden Crockett will pick up the foul. Burchell will head to the free throw line. I think what Jimmy Howard's saying is, hey, you can commit the foul, but if you got a hand or two on the back, isn't intentional. Regardless, the clock will stop. Crockett will pick up the foul. It'll be her fourth. 2 free throws here for Burchell. Burchell with a large first free throw. Still, even if you make the second, still a 2-possession game, but then it starts getting to the point where if you're Northern Cass, you might need to shoot a 3. Burchell swirls the second one in. Burchell with 29. It's a 6-point contest right now. 40 seconds to play. With it is Huszar in the front court. Huszar gonna drive. Huszar the right elbow to Ryder, right wing, rainbow 3 for Carly. No rebound. Liv put back off the backboard, and she gets fouled. As Olsen will head to the line with 30 seconds remaining, and Potratz all of a sudden now with her 3rd foul here in the contest. Olsen 13 of 21 from the stripe this season. Northern Cass is 2-4-6, 3 of 6 from the line here in the quarter. Make it 3 of 7. Some tough free throws just swirling out right now for the Jags. This to make it a 5-point game here for Olsen. That'll go short, grazes the front iron, rebound Burchell. Now the Jags got a foul. Burchell gives it to Greta Govan. Govan up the floor, and there's a foul. 24.1 seconds to play, 2 free throws upcoming. Ryder picks up the foul. That'll be her 4th as Greta Govan a chance to make 1 to put this game away. And a quick timeout for Kyle Morhart. We'll break with him. Greta Govan at the line with 24.1 seconds left in this one when we return.
Your family farm has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Taupe Insurance is here to help you weather the storm when those challenges arise. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies. Taupe Insurance offers coverage on your farm's assets, crop, and hail insurance, plus home and auto, commercial, and life insurance. Stop in for a visit today at their office in Castleton or give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045.
2 free throws upcoming here. Again, that timeout brought to you in part by Bank North on the way. As Northern Cass is out of timeouts for the remainder of this game. The Highlanders, they have 3 remaining. Kyle Morhart trying to let the senior and Greta Govan think about it here a little bit. As again, she just needs to make 1, and this one might be out of reach here for Northern Cass. Govan, right-handed toss. Good. Highlanders lead it by 7. Last year in this very game, Northern Cass defeated Valley City 47-36. This year, the Highlanders looking to flip the script. Free throw attempt number 2, good as well. Greta Govan, calm, cool, and collective. 55-47. Northern Cass will push the tempo here with Huszar. Huszar here at the top of the key. Right-handed dribble, drive kick, Ryder, right wing 3 on the way. That'll go long. Rebound for Burchell. And you can see Kyle Morhart say, don't foul. The Highlanders will bring this one to the front court with Burchell now to Anderson. And the Highlanders will roll on the track to Minot State Dome as they are your Region 1 champs with a 55-47 win here over Northern Cass. With the win, the Highlanders improved to 21-2 on the season. With the loss, Northern Cass drops to 8-16 on the season here as the Jags will play in the state qualifier on Saturday at 1 o'clock against either Devils Lake or Carrington. Valley City makes their way to the state tournament, and with the record they put together, what seed line will they be? A 1, 2, or 3 will be the question, particularly with what happens in the Region 2 championship with Devils Lake coming up a little bit later tonight with Carrington as well. But you got a feeling from a coach's perspective, the Highlanders have earned their stripes to be a top 3, top 2, maybe even the number 1 team in the state. As we headed across the way to our public address announcer for Sean Welsh here for our post-game awards. 17 points here for Carly Ryder, while on the opposite side for Valley City, they were led here in this contest by 29 here for Katie Burchell. We'll get to our senior athlete, our coach of the year, our all-region team, that and more still to come But let's go across the way here to Sean Welch for our public address announcer here in a moment. As again, Kindred defeats Wahpeton 53-38, and Northern Cass falls to Valley City by 10, or by 8.
We will present the all-region team. That will be followed by 3 individual awards, and lastly, we will have the team trophies from the championship game. Presenting the awards are Region 1 Tournament Manager, Brent Wolf. The 15-member all-region team, as selected by the Region 1 coaches, is as follows. From Kindred, Kennedy Bacco. From the Valley City Highliners, Katie Burchill. Representing Central Cass, Ava Cotton.
Again, this is our all-region team.
From Northern Cass, Hayden Crockett. From Oak Grove, Peyton Downs. Also from Oak Grove, Sophie Geiger. Representing Central Cass, Kenley Haug.
As they are waiting for some of the players to make their way from the stands to the courts. So far, 7 have been selected.
Representing the Wahpeton Huskies, Ellie Miller.
So far, you have Hayden Crockett, Kennedy Bacco, Katie Burchill, Ava Cotton, Peyton Downs, alongside with Sophie Geiger, Kenley Haug, and also coming out here is Hallie Miller here for the Wahpeton Huskies. After the all-region team, senior athlete, AD, and coach.
Representing Oak Grove, Haley Newman.
Haley Newman and the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers able to get another representative here on the all-region list. As Newman is able to come out, good crowd here on a Thursday afternoon as well with some of the particulars.
Valley City, Sky Nielsen.
Highlanders get their second of freshman forward, a tandem combination, Sky Nielsen with her and Burchill.
Kindred, Sierra Nipstead.
Vikings get another selection with Sierra Nipstead, just a freshman for head coach Sam Brandt, as the Vikings will play at 3 o'clock on Saturday, and the state qualifiers will have that for you on yourliveevent.com. Northern Cass, again, will have to wait and see who they will play, either Thompson or Grafton. Kindred will have either Devils Lake.
Also from Valley City, Dakota, Potrat.
Potrat's another selection here for the Highlanders. Again, Kindred will have either Devils Lake or
From
Carrington.
Central Cass, Liv Severson.
So after Sky Nielsen, Sierra Nipstead from Kindred, Dakota Potrat's here from the Valley City Highlanders. And still with Liv Severson here has been announced as well.
From Kindred, Liza Trenbeth.
Liza Trenbeth from the Kindred Vikings, able to be part of this particular all-region team, coming off a really nice performance, hitting 4 threes against the Wahpeton Huskies. As Liza Trenbeth, again, is part of the all-region team here for Kindred.
And finally, she ended her career with 1,976 points this afternoon. Unfortunately, she was injured earlier today and cannot attend today's. She is back. Hello, Scout. Give a round of applause to Wahpeton Scout Woods.
Scout Woods inside the shack is going to get a standing ovation here.
Was injured today.
She was injured in the first game of the contest. She does have a wrap around that right leg knee. So good to see Scout Woods, and a round of applause coming up here today as we'll get to the photos here for a moment. Again, your all-region team here today. One more time, we'll get to that particular selection here in a moment. As the all-region team again, one more time of Ava Cotton, Kenley Haug, and Liv Severson of Central Cass. Kennedy Bacco, Eliza Trembeth from the Kindred Vikings. You have Hayden Crockett on the way here for Northern Cass, Peyton Downs, Sophie Geiger, Newman for Oak Grove, Burchell, Nielsen, Potrats of Valley City, Hallie Miller, and Scott Woods here for the Wahpeton Huskies. So again, that is your all-region team here on YourLiveEvent.com. Still to come, we'll get to our senior athlete, our coach of the year, and our AD of the year as well. 55-47, Valley City now 21-2 on the season. Northern Cass, the number 6 seed, has made their way to a state qualifier. Still alive to get to Minot for back-to-back years if they can beat, again, either Grafton or Thompson in a state qualifier on Saturday.
Next up is the Region 1 Individual Awards. They are Athletic Director of the Year, Coach of the Year, and Region 1 Senior Athlete of the Year. We will begin with the Athletic Director's Region 1 Class A Athletic Director of the Year. Representing Lisbon is Pat Adair.
Pat Adair from the Lisbon Broncos is your Region 1 AD. The 7 schools that make up this region from the Lisbon Broncos is your AD of the year here for the Lisbon Broncos with Pat Adair. Still get to our coaches. Vote for Coach of the Year and Senior Athlete.
Selected by the Region 1 coaches, our Region 1 Girls Basketball Coach of the Year from Kindred, Sam Brandt.
Sam Brandt and the Kindred Vikings, your Coach of the Year here in Region 1. As Sam Brandt gets a nice round of applause from the Kindred faithful still in attendance. Sam Brandt, your 2025 Division A Region 1 Girls Basketball Coach of the Year. The Vikings will be playing a state qualifier for the second consecutive season. That'll again be on Saturday at 3 o'clock on YourLiveEvent.com.
And finally, as selected by the Region 1 coaches, the Region 1 2025 Senior Athlete of the Year is a tie. Our co-seniors from Northern Cass, Hayden Crockett and from Wahpeton, Scout Woods.
That again is your Senior Athletes of the Year, Scott Woods of Wahpeton, and from Northern Cass, Hayden Crockett here are your co-Senior Athletes of the Year. So again, Crockett and Woods for Senior Athletes of the Year. Coach of the Year is Sam Brandt from Kindred. AD of the Year is Pat Adair from Lisbon. We'll take a quick break, and we come back, take a look at the final numbers. That is next here on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Outlaws are coming back. The World of Outlaws late model series is coming back to Ada, the Norman County Raceway. Saturday, June 28th, the World of Outlaws NOS Energy Drink Sprint Car Series will have 2 shows at Red River Valley Speedway Saturday, May 31st and August 23rd. For tickets and more information, visit ncraceway.com, redrivervalleyspeedway.com, or follow on Facebook.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org. Are you dreading tax season? Don't stress. Let Olson Accounting make the tax season a breeze, just like knowing your ABCs. From individuals to businesses, the expert staff at Olson Accounting ensures every deduction is maximized, every form is filed correctly. Let Olson Accounting set up your tax plan and eliminate any problems by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
As we come back on our post-game show, we'll get to our Enbridge Energy player of the game. That's Katie Burchell with 29 points, a double-double. Burchell with 29 points here in this one. She is our Enbridge Energy player of the game. We go from there to our Agassiz Precision Egg play of the contest. Going to give that out to Carly Ryder. The sophomore guard here for Northern Cass finished with 17 points in this game, scored in every quarter, had 2 threes, came in averaging 4 points per contest. Carly Ryder is our Agassiz Precision Egg play of the game in terms of her performance on the court. Your local precision planting dealer, Agassiz Precision Egg in Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. 55-47 Highliners pick up the win here in this one. They were led by the 29 of Burchell, the 13 of Potratz, the 5 here for Nielsen, 4 points for Greta Govan, and 4 points for Anderson as well. Northern Cass led by the 17 of Ryder, the 11 of Hayden Crockett, 8 points for Tesh Dalbert, 5 on the way for Kaden Suzar, 4 points for Fury, and 2 points for Liv Olson. For the Highliners, they know they got another week of basketball and change in them. It's just a matter of where are they seated once they get to state. Northern Cass again will play on Saturday at 1 o'clock in a state qualifier as both teams are on the floor taking some photos of their respective plaques and championship trophies here in this one. As again, 8-16 now on the season is Northern Cass. Valley City improves to now 21-2 on the season here for the Highliners. We'll take a quick break, and we come back after this. We'll try to hear from some of the particulars of this one. That's around the corner next. Congratulations goes out to both teams alongside the Kinder Vikings for advancing on the season here today inside the Shack.
Looking to sell your equipment or needing an upgrade? Purple Wave Auction has you covered. From construction to agriculture and fleet, we make it easy for you to sell, bid, or buy. Always online and always no reserve. Take the next step and register for free today at purplewave.com. It's time to experience the easiest and most straightforward way to buy and sell equipment with Purple Wave Auction.
Experience everything your home can be at the Lighting Gallery. Stop in for our President's Day sale, February 17th through March 1st. Save 25% on everything bath, including bathroom lighting, decorative vanity mirrors, lighted mirrors, bath accessories, and even special order items. With our large in-store selection and help from our lighting designers, you're sure to find the perfect items for your home. The Lighting Gallery, 3622 South Washington, Grand Forks. Online at shopthelightinggallery.com.
As we come back on the post-game show, the Valley City Highlanders pick up the 8-point win over Northern Cass. Joining us here is Dakota Potratz, able to finish in double digits in this game with 13 points here in the contest. Dakota, first things first, these two teams matched up a season ago in this very championship. I know both squads a little different in terms of a year ago to this year, but you pick up your 21st win on the season. What was it allowed your team to win a region championship? What did it take to get to this particular point and come away with a region title here this afternoon?
We always say that we can control our effort, and our team runs a lot off of defense and just like encouraging each other. And when there's someone having a good game, we just keep on giving it to them and letting them do their thing, like Katie Burchell.
Yeah, Burchell with 29 points, another double-double performance. Northern Cass played man pressure the entire time. They had an Olsen, they had a Crockett on her for most of the game, so you knew it was a mismatch in terms of size. What was Katie's performance like? What did you see from her just continuing to work on the interior, both offensively and defensively?
Yeah, like you said, she just continued to work hard and like kept calling for the ball, and she saw a lot of open stuff too. She didn't force a lot, so she did really good. As you kind of take a look to this team now making it to a state tournament a week from now, what's one thing that's allowed this particular team? What's a trait or characteristic that has allowed you guys to get to this point and now make your way to the Minot State Dome for a second consecutive season? We're very encouraging of each other, and like I said, our team runs a lot off of defense and just always being energetic on the court and on the bench. We're just a really fun team.
I'll ask you about one more question here for you, Dakota. Two players that played their butts off, didn't have to score to make an impact. Greta Govin and Katie Koka guarding Hayden Crockett to just 11 points in this game for Hayden, 3 field goals. What was it about their defense that allowed it to just kind of be disruptive throughout the game? What did you see from them?
Well, Hayden's a really tough basketball player. She's really good, but I think just not letting her get the ball in the first place and really just denying her really helped.
Hey, Dakota, congratulations.
Thank
Best
you.
of luck as you get to mine it next week.
Thank you.
Dakota Potrat's with us. Here we'll take a quick break and continue after this.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
You would never buy a one-size-fits-all shirt, and you should never do so to protect your valuable assets. And we'll find you the right fit for your insurance policies.
Home insurance, auto insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance.
We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
Benedictine Mission Coordinator has a great move-in special. For a limited time, you can save $5,000 when you move in. That's $1,000 off your first 4 months of rent, and the $1,000 move-in fee is waived. Your rent at Benedictine Mission Coordinator covers 3 meals a day, home and yard maintenance, indoor access to Essentia Health Clinic and Benedictine Therapy Services, and much more. To schedule an appointment, call Benedictine Mission Court at 218-784-5250. Save $5,000 with this move-in special.
Join us now here from the Wahpeton Huskies, one of the Coast Senior Athletes of the Year. That is Scout Woods, as she was tied up with Hayden Crockett as well. Scout, I know it's not the season in terms of how you wanted it to end, but able to be represented by the respective coaches as a Senior Athlete of the Year, what does that just mean for you?
Oh, that's awesome. I mean, I definitely couldn't have done it without my teammates and my amazing coaches. So it just goes to show how great our team is at working together, and yeah.
What is this particular season? I know you're going to be making your way to NDSU coming up for track and field, but just put it in the words, your senior year, and a lot of people had a bullseye on your back knowing they had to stop you number 1, so you got people's best. What was that like every day trying to compete against, really good defenders like a Greta Govin, for example, on the opposite side?
Yeah, some days are hard. You just got to push through it, and yeah, I mean, I don't know how to explain it, but really interesting, I'd say.
This particular team, what is the season? What's going to be a memory that you'll take away from your senior year here about this particular group with the Wahpeton Huskies?
Definitely the things that we do outside of basketball, like bonding together at someone's house or going out to eat. Those are the things I'm going to miss the most for sure. So.
What does it mean to represent Wahpeton for you?
Husky pride.
Husky pride, I love it. Scout, congratulations again. Wishing you all the best going forward, and congratulations on a great career.
Thank you.
Scout Woods with us. We'll take a quick break and hear from the head coach of Valley City, Jimmy Howard. That is next.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has brought in to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
As we go from one of the Coast Senior Athletes of the Year, now we go to the head coach here for the Region 1 champs, the Valley City Highlanders. Jimmy, 21-2 on the season after a 19-9 a year ago. What does it mean for this team to get back to this point and beat the team that beat you, that's been playing awfully well in Northern Cass here inside the Shack?
It means a lot. It's a little bit of redemption from last year. The girls they've bought in and they've worked hard all year, and this was just kind of the icing to say, you know what, all that hard work has paid off, and hats off to Northern Cass. They last 3 games have played phenomenal. They gave us everything we could handle, and we just found a way at the end there to get a few stops and and get some baskets to get a lead.
And talk about the performance of Katie Burchell in these 2 games. 18 points in the semis, 29 points today. A handful of rebounds, another double-double performance. But when you saw that they were going man and they stuck man, and it was pretty much Crockett or Olsen guarding her, maybe a little bit of a fury, you knew there was a size advantage. What was it like making sure she found a way to get the ball, or at least have the offense go through her so you can get a skip and get right to the rim attack?
It's just constant reminding because, as high school kids, you don't always want to throw it to the post every single time. And we knew in the fourth quarter, we said, we're racking up some fouls. We got to get the ball inside. I thought the girls did a good job of finding her, and then I thought Katie did a good job when doubled, kicking it out, and we were able to move it. One time on a double, I remember, and we got a kick out to the backside, and Coda gets a drive and a layup, and that's exactly how we want to play that.
The one thing about this game, and you and I have talked, you can impact the game in a multitude of ways. You hold Hayden Crockett to 11 points. She had just 3 field goals, and she had to work for those 11. Obviously, Ryder was an X factor for 17 for them. But talk about Coca, talk about Greta Govan, and the job they did today against Hayden Crockett.
When we knew this matchup was coming, Greta was like, I've been waiting for this, all year. And this kind of defense for what we were doing is tailor-made for Katie Coca and Greta. Fast, quick twitch gals with some length. And so when you say, hey, that's your person, we're not helping, just make it as difficult as you can, those two. That's just right in their wheelhouse, and they were up for the challenge. They did a phenomenal job.
Is it tougher to be a team 4 times in the year? The old adage is it's tough to beat a team 3 times. The 4th time you played them here, Jimmy, I know you and Kyle kind of joked back in December at the Barnes County Tournament saying, hey, we'll maybe see you 4 times this year. Well, who knows? You might see them a 5th time depending on how things shake out. But how tough was it to truthfully gear up and be ready for a team for the 4th time here in the calendar season?
It's not easy. They're high school kids. They look back and they're like, we did this, this, and this in those 3 games, and maybe a little bit of expecting that they should be able to do some of the same stuff. And, it wasn't the same team coming in. And, it is hard because there's not much to change. You've kind of seen everything. They've seen what we do. We've kind of seen what they do. And so now it's just about executing.
Hey, Jimmy, congratulations. Enjoy the week. We'll find out where you're seated. And just now you get to enjoy the rest of tonight. You get to enjoy Saturday. So what's it like as a coach not having to worry about that playing compared to last year at this time where you had to get ready in 48 hours for Mayville State?
I think my blood pressure will go down a little bit. You get to enjoy. It's nice to leave here and get to enjoy and not go, hey, girls, we got practice tomorrow because we got to get ready for a game on Saturday. Should be a little more fun.
Without question. Congratulations, Jimmy. Best of luck going forward.
Thank you.
Then again, Jimmy Howard with us here for the Highlanders. We'll put a bow on our coverage. That is next.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com, local voices from local radio.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
As we put a bow on this one, again, the Highlanders are your Region 1 champs by a final of 55-47 here over Northern Cass. One more time, your Senior Athletes of the Year, Hayden Crockett from Northern Cass, Scout Woods from Wahpeton, Coach of the Year, Sam Brandt from Kindred, AD of the Year, Pat Adair from Lisbon. Your all Region 1 team, Ava Cotton, Kenley Haug, Liv Severson from Central Cass, Kennedy Bacco, Sierra Nipstead, Liza Trembeth from Kindred, Hayden Crockett of Northern Cass, Peyton Downs, Sophie Geiger, Newman of Oak Grove, Burchell, Nielsen, and Poitras from Valley City, Miller and Scout Woods from the Wahpeton Huskies. Thanks so much for tuning into our coverage. We have coverage of the Region 2 tournament tipping off in about an hour from now for the 3rd place game and the championship game. And then make sure you join us for the state qualifiers begin at 1 o'clock again on Saturday. Northern Cass will play at 1, Kindred will play at 3, then the B tournament will be at 5 and 7, respectively, at Mayville State. Until then, enjoy the rest of your week, and thank you for tuning in to our coverage of the Region 1 Girls Basketball Tournament.